Hey, it's Sarah Jane from Launchpad here. Over these next two videos, I'm going to show you a really clever and creative way of using inspiration. As all of you inspiration users will know, it's fantastic mind mapping software for getting your thoughts and ideas down, planning and writing essays, and creating revision plans. But it can also be used to break down your entire course, a place where you can organise and access all your digital study resources. In this first video, I'm just going to take you through the concept by giving you a guided tour of the finished example. In the second video, I'll give you all the tools you need to be able to create one yourself. So here we are on the homepage of our study map. This example is for a student studying for a History of Art degree at Birkbeck University. As you can see, this degree has been broken down into each academic year. If I click on the hyperlink, it opens up the student handbook, which contains all the course information needed to build this study map. Let's dive into year one, which opens up a new layer. And this has been broken down into each academic term. So if we click on spring, we'll find all of the modules for that particular term. So we're simply breaking the course down so it feels less overwhelming and much more manageable. Okay, let's unpack one of these modules, Debates in Art History. You'll notice I've added some navigation buttons on the left, which allow me to quickly jump to a different page of our study map. So we can jump back to year one, and from here we can return to the home page by clicking the home button. Right, let's get back to where we were, Debates in Art History. If we start at the top, you'll see a vocab list for this module, and this was created using another piece of assistive tech called Read and Write. So already we're starting to have a think about how we might integrate our other bits of software. Next up is picture analysis. And here, I've created a mind map by grabbing some images I found online, and I've captured some thoughts in a text note. Let's jump back to the module. And if I open up research, you'll see I've linked some Clara Capture projects. And I can open them up and I can add to them from here. So let's just add another indent to show that I've used this particular quote, and then we'll resave it. Remember, you can hyperlink any file to an idea, so it really is a great place to integrate all of your different bits of software. Right, on to reading lists, which consists of links to Google Books. So if I click on the Oxford Dictionary of Art, it's going to take me straight to that book. It's also possible to create your own library in Google Books, so this link takes me to my module bookshelf. Next on the list, I've added references, and this hyperlink takes me to a bibliography I created in Cite This For Me. Cite This For Me is one of those brilliant tools that can help take the headache out of referencing, but there's loads of other great ones out there that you can link to. Next, I've added lectures. These might be linked to audio recordings or lecture videos. Here I've actually linked to Sonocent audio note taker projects. This is another piece of assistive tech that some of you might be using. Next up is Get Stuff Done. Here, I've created some task lists so I can visualize all the many things I must get done. So when I begin one, I can move it to the doing list, and from there, once it's complete, it goes to the done list. To keep us on track, we've also got the aims and learning outcomes and the deadlines for this module. As you can imagine, a system like this can really help you to feel more organised, more motivated, and on track when it's time to write that assignment. So let's have a quick look at coursework. If I expand Essay 1, you'll see we've created an essay plan, and we also have all our research to hand. So this is going to help us break down and write this essay. So I think you'll probably agree it starts to feel a lot less intimidating than staring at a blank Word document. This essay example has all the checklist boxes ticked, which means this one is finished and ready to export to Word. Now do keep an eye out for a future video where I look in detail at tackling essays using mind maps. And if there's anything you see here that you're struggling to achieve yourself, just drop me a comment below and I'll be on hand to give you a few pointers. So again, let's use the navigation buttons to get back to our homepage. As you progress through your course, you can be ticking off the modules, ticking off the terms and ticking off the academic years. It will feel pretty good when you finally get to tick off that last year and it automatically ticks the box to say you've completed your course. So there it is, an inspired way to use inspiration. You can get as creative as you like and easily tailor it to the requirements of your particular course. Right, get the kettle on and come back and watch the second video, where I'll be showing you everything you need to create one yourself. It's a fun thing to work on, especially if you're suffering from a bout of procrastination. Now, Pushkin asked me to please remind you that if you haven't subscribed already, please do. And if you've got any questions or comments, just post them below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.